Well, hello, friends, new friends, and friends I've not yet met. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. This is Michael, that witch boy, coming to you live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, on this gorgeous, sunny, yet a little bit chilly Halloween day, October 31st, 2021. And I'm so pleased to be reading for you guys today. I'm also so happy to show off my new witch hat. Hello, hello, because I got my witch hat in the mail at last. So whenever I do shows, I'm going to have my little witch hat on, just so you know you're getting read by that witch boy. Hello, Sherry. Happy Samhain to you too. There we go. It's nice to see you here. I see we've got some watchers today. That's very nice. If you folks would like me to pull a card for you later on after the main reading, by all means, just comment and I will absolutely pull a card for you. So let's do some shuffling here. Samhain is a very interesting time for me, Halloween, that is. It's the witch's new year, for those of you that did not know. It's where basically summer's over and we are now looking on to winter. So basically the harvesting and all the work for the year is done. And now we go into the fallow period of winter where we rest up, relax, rejuvenate ourselves until spring comes, right? That very loud. It's a very good time of year for scrying, which is divination, like looking into a mirror or a crystal ball or pools of ink and trying to see visions of the new year and what might come. It is also an excellent time to make wishes or plans or thoughts for what you would like to accomplish in the new year, what energy you want to bring in to yourself, okay? It's a very exciting time because it's the wheel of the year has turned once more. We have arrived at the ending point, at least in terms of the witch's calendar, and are about to start on a new adventure, okay, which is really, really great. Tamara and Susan, hello. Happy sunny Sunday, Tamara, and happy Witches New Year, Susan. Samhain is basically, I'm just going to simplify and say it's just another word for Halloween. It's more complicated than that, so other witches, please don't at me, okay? I'm just trying to make it accessible for everyone. For those of you that don't know, there are 8 great festivals or Sabbats during the witch's year. 4 of them coincide with the solstices and equinoxes, and then 4 of them are parties that usually center around fertility, planting, and harvest. So it's very nature oriented. This one is kind of like the final harvest. It's like the last hurrah. So that's why pumpkins and gourds and that kind of thing are very prominent at this time of year, because it's basically the last harvest of those things before we all settle in for the winter and eat our faces off. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. I'm looking forward to hibernating myself, but we'll see how that goes. Now let's put out our cards for today. And if you have any questions when you want me to pull a card for you, I will answer those questions after the main reading. So we are doing the 4 elements reading today, which is air, fire, water, earth, and then we have spirit and universe as our add-on cards. So let's have a quick peek here. Air in the East is our mind, our thoughts, our perception, our will, okay? It's what's going on up here right now. And what we've got is a lot of preparation, a lot of stuff to get done, a lot of stuff to finish before the year is over. We have a lot of activity in the mental quadrant, okay? It is taking a toll on us, okay? We're a little beaten up by it, but we can manage it. We can get through this. We can do it. But yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot to organize, a lot to think about, a lot to strategize. And in much the same way as even now, farmers, even though they've finished their harvests, are still planning for their next year's yield, right? So even though winter is technically downtime, you're still planning ahead. You're still planning for the next year. And that's what's going on here, wrapping up with the old and getting ready for the new mentally, okay? So let's look at fire. I like the fire card. The fire card is your passion card. It is your desire. It's your ambition. It is, your force of I'll say your force of will, even though will is much more the air card. But in this case, it's that instinct, that drive, that now kind of feeling. What we've got going on here is we've got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So again, planning for physical needs, physical comfort, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is experienced enough to know that, yeah, we've got to set some things aside. We've got to store up our stores in our root cellar, for the bad weather coming ahead. So he is a good planner, but he's still young enough that he is flexible. Okay, he's still willing to take dares, take risks, take adventures. So in terms of our fire card, he's like, no, I'm absolutely planning for the winter, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and have a little fun as well. Not everything has to be an achievement, an accomplishment, a productive or whatever. Sometimes you can just have fun. Last night, I had a great deal of fun with two very dear friends of mine, and it was just such a relaxing, great, wonderful evening, and it's something that we need. Winter is technically downtime, for all the earth stuff because, everything is asleep. Like you can't plant, you can't harvest, you can't whatever. It's a good time for my grandfather to do crosswords, apparently. That was his winter thing, was getting into the crosswords. But in this sense, in the fire card, we're saying, no, I still want to do things for myself. I still want enlightenment. I still want adventure. I still want to party a little bit. And that's good stuff. Keep that fire burning all winter long, you guys. Winter is an excellent time to start new creative endeavors, new creative hobbies, because we tend to stick closer to home. Right? So why not give ourselves something to do so we don't all get cabin fever during the cold months? I think that's a great idea. Good idea, Michael. Okay. So water in the West. This is our emotions card. Okay. Now you got to picture the ocean. All right. Sometimes the ocean is calm and serene, and sometimes it is a raging tempest. Okay. It is like waves upon waves, and there are currents that you cannot see that are deep beneath the surface, but they still affect things that are on the surface. And that is just what emotion is and what emotion does. Okay. So what we're dealing with right now emotionally is we've got the Queen of Cups reversed. We've got, I have room for all these feelings and emotions. I have space and time to deal with them, but you know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm waiting, but nothing's happening. I'm waiting for some kind of emotional payoff, some kind of answer, some kind of sign, some kind of direction in which to put my emotions. And right now it just feels like they're all just kind of floating there, inactive, which is an odd thing to say about emotion because it's water. It's never stagnant. It's never like not moving, but right now it's slow. It is not, it's not rushing. It's not like a river, it's more like a pond, a still pond, basically. So we are waiting for something to engage us emotionally. All right. And that goes back to what I said about the fire card. This may be the time of year to sort of wind down and get preparation for winter and that sort of thing. But that doesn't mean we should neglect ourselves or our needs. Okay. Very strongly, I'm drawn to say this. Do not neglect yourself. You are important because you are the center of your world. Without you, everything falls apart, you guys. You have to maintain that sense of perspective. Okay. You're necessary. And that means you've got to feed yourself, take care of yourself, and do things just for you, okay? You've got to accomplish things on your own behalf. So remember that you have needs too, and they want fulfilling, okay? That's what the emotions card is saying to me today. Now let's look at Earth. Earth in the north is our physical self. It's the physical world around us. It's the concrete, real things that we need, okay? So let us look at what is going on with our life, our home, the people around us, our jobs. And we've got the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. The Ace of Cups is sort of like the beginning of ideas, the beginning of plans, the beginning of concepts. It's reversed right now. We're not thinking of that. We are not thinking outside right now. We're not thinking about what's going on around us right now. We're kind of focused on the now and the here. We aren't planning ahead yet. We are still wrapping up the old year, all right? And that is perfectly fine. It's actually right in line with the energy of today because today is the last day of the old year. We are wrapping things up. We are putting a nice little bow on it and putting it on a shelf, or we're throwing it out in the garbage because we don't need it anymore. But of course, we can always recycle, right? Absolutely. So this card has not come into action yet. That's why it's reversed. So in your physical life, in the world around you, in your environment, okay, everything is winding down and is not yet ready to begin. but the energy, the seeds of beginning are present. Okay, you just haven't planted them yet, because who plants in wintertime? But that doesn't mean you don't have the seeds for later. Okay, and that's what this card is. You absolutely have potentials that you could be relying on later on. Not right now. Right now, you're finishing one thing before you move on to the other thing. Don't try to do too many things at once. Okay, so keep this card in mind when you're looking for that inspiration, or what should I spend my time and energy on now? Remember this. Remember that you had a plan, you had an idea, you had a thought, and you can experiment, explore, and basically check it out, okay, before embarking on your next adventure. All right. So watch your environment for things that you want to try, you want to do, you want to see. Okay. You might not be ready for them yet, but they are there. So let's look at Spirit. Okay. Spirit is a very interesting card because it is you looking at yourself. Okay. It is you looking in a mirror. It is your honest conversation with your inner self. So let's have a look-see. Very interesting. The Hanged Man is the card of introspection. The Hanged Man is the card of contemplation from a place of different perspective. See, this is why he is hanging upside down. But you see that the aura around his head there? That's divine inspiration. And it is because he is hanging from a tree upside down that he is seeing the world a different way. Okay. What you're doing right now with this Spirit card, what we are all doing, is contemplating who we are, who we have been, and who we wish to become. All right. It is a good card for contemplation of transformation, because transformation is always possible. You're never stuck. You aren't. You can make changes internally to yourself. Like, you may not be able to make changes, wholesale changes of your environment or whatnot. I'm moving to Cucamonga, not everyone can do that, but you can change your view, your attitude, or your approach to things and see what it gets you. See what changes may occur for that. So the Hanged Man is very much saying, look at things a different way and accept the inspiration for it. Now let's finish off with the Universe card. Okay, the Universe is the card looking, I don't want to say down on you, down at you, right? Okay, so it's like the external viewing you externally. It's how other people see you. It is what you present to the outside world, okay? It may not be the same as what you present to yourself inside, because we all have that mask that we wear every day, okay? So what we are presenting right now, we are presenting a smiley face, we're presenting a happiness, we're presenting a good attitude, but it is strained. We are feeling that year end. We are feeling that, okay, we're done with this cycle now. Yes, no, have a nice day, right? But we are kind of pushing it. We need a recharge. At some point, we need to rest and recharge our batteries, because we don't want to snap, do we? Oh no, that's the kind of thing that gets us put in jail. So don't snap, by all means. Focus on the happy memories, focus on the past, and comfort yourself with that, knowing that you are moving forward and that things will wrap up and come to a conclusion and you can start something new, okay? Have faith and trust. Things go in cycles. You may be at a sucky place right now, but the cycle will end, because it must. That's just how energy works, okay? Don't worry about it. So I'm going to give you guys an advice card, which I call the tools card, okay? So it's the deck's best advice based on the reading that we've just done. And what we've got here, we have the Four of Wands reversed. Now, this is a card of celebration, okay? This is a card of joy, all right? However, it's reversed, and it means that it ain't going to happen without your input, okay? So don't be relying on just a sudden surprise party or somebody whisking you off to the spa for the weekend. No, I'm afraid you're going to have to put in a little input on what you want. Speak your truth, speak your desire, call it into being, invoke it, manifest it, bring it, right? Ask for what you want. It does no harm. Just put it out there in the universe. Ask for what you want. Ask for what you need, okay? And the energy will come. It's kind of the law of attraction, you guys. Like, if you speak it out loud, the universe is listening. So by all means, ask for what you want. Speak your truth. Manifested, bitches. Okay, there we go. So let's just shuffle these cards up. Now, today is the last day of my 10% off sale. And this is where I plug my business, you guys. And I'm just going to put up my banner here for thatwitchboy.com. There it is, right on the bottom there, thatwitchboy.com. And today's the last day of my 10% off sale for everything in my store. And that includes personal tarot readings, you guys. So if you want a personal reading by me, That Witch Boy, I do the 4 elements, which is the one I just did, or the longer one, the Celtic Cross. And right now you're getting 10% off those. And also everything in my store, 10% off. And if you live in Calgary, I will personally deliver it to you and refund you any shipping fees that Etsy charges, because that's what thatwitchboy.com is. It's an Etsy store. So by all means, check that out. See if you want to get in on that sale and get in on it before midnight tonight, because that is a great time to shop for Christmas gifts, if not for Halloween gifts already. And of course, I know that a certain friend of mine is going to be like, well, why aren't you showing your merch? Where's your merch? Show it. I'm like, I didn't bring it over to the table. I was making soup. Sorry. So if you want to see my merch, you will have to go to thatwitchboy.com and check out what's going on in my store. I can hear her yelling now. She's yelling at the screen. She's like, why? Why aren't you showing your merch? I'm like, well, I have a pretty hat. See, I have a pretty hat. There we go. I don't need to do anything else. There we go. Oh, hi, Brittany. Hello. And Sherry is like, oh, a certain friend may wonder about that. Yes, indeed, they may. They may continue to wonder. There we go. If you guys want a handle on something that's really good, the 10% off sale, your best value is to get one of my candle cauldrons. Okay, it's a cast iron cauldron with a hand-poured beeswax candle in it that comes with a semi-precious stone. And normally they retail at $40, but 10% off, you're saving $4. And that's a pretty big savings when you consider that it's only $40 to begin with. So by all means, check out thatwitchboy.com. Now let's pull cards for everyone in the chat. Shall we? Let's have a look. Well, Sherry was first. Hello, Sherry. So let's pull a card for Sherry. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit more so that we have some good shuffling. Whee! 1, 2, 3. Good loving. Do. All right. And so what's Sherry got going on today? Today for Sherry, okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Now this is pleasant because it's a card that says contemplate what you've got around you and count your blessings, because you actually have many, all right? Food on the table, a roof over your head, that kind of thing. Repose in your mellowness is sort of the what I'm getting here under my hat. Like take that moment to say, I actually have quite a lot of things that make me happy. I have quite a lot of things that feed my spirit, that feed my soul. And yeah, I actually do enjoy those. Thank you very much. So that's what this card is saying today. Like, embrace that energy. Let it flow through you. Absolutely. That's a very positive card. I like that card. What do we got going on here? Karen Eckford. Yes, Karen, you could absolutely have a card. I'm just doing them in order of chat. So Tamara is our next person up on the chat here. So I'm just going to shuffle in their cards. Doodly doodly doodle. And for some reason, closing my eyes makes it easier for me to feel the cards when I'm trying to shuffle them. So, crap, that didn't work. All right. Yeah, closing my eyes during the setup helps. Not closing them during the shuffling part, maybe not so much. Okay, let's have a look here. Tamara, today, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, again, it's a youngish person, but someone that does still have experience, that is coming to you with more on your plate, okay? But in this case, it may benefit you. All right. Something is being or going to be offered to you that does add a little bit to your workload, but might end up actually paying off in ways you do not yet expect and do not see. Okay, so watch out for that. It may be a chance, a look in, if you will, at something that you kind of want to bring into your life, to bring an energy that you want to add to your own. All right, so I see opportunity here, and I see, yeah, no, opportunity for sure, and accomplishment that is possible through this. Okay, so have a look to see what else is coming your way, because it may be the thing that boosts you, brings you forward. All righty. Whee. Oh, hi, Lisa. Hello. And oh, Sherry, that's great. I always know that blessings abound. You know, what's really great about that, and I'm actually going to highlight this. Boop. I always know that blessings abound. You guys, if you just take a minute every day and go, what's one good thing about my life? Just one. Maybe 10 will come to you, but only aim for one, right? The awareness of blessing invites more blessing. It's like the idea of, always keeping $1 in your wallet, right? Money attracts more money. Happiness attracts more happiness. Counting your blessings attracts more blessings. And I love this. I love that blessings abound. I love that that's your attitude, Sherry. And I would like to share that with the class. There we go. There we go. Ooh, hi, Michael. Okay, Ellie May. I commented on the Twitter live, but I think maybe I should be here. Yeah, you're correct. I have not seen any comments before that. The Twitter live feed is new to me, you guys. So if you're on Twitter, apparently I am not seeing your comments. So by all means, please log into YouTube or Facebook and leave a comment here, and I will try to read you. Hi, Mary. I see you. There you are. Good stuff. And Ellie, good for you for figuring out that, yeah, maybe you need to be here. Oh, happy Halloween, Karen, from the UK. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, let's see who my next person is. Okay, so we had Tamara. Now we have Susan. Hi, Susan. And wow, we have 9 people on the feed right now. Do you guys know that's a personal record for me? I don't know if I've ever had 9 people. So, woohoo, I feel popular. I'm gonna be popular. So this is good stuff. I'm very, very pleased with that. So what's going on with Susan today? Pulling a card for Susan. Doodly doo doo doo. Okay. For Susan today, we are the world, we are the children. The world card it has limitless potential to it, Susan. I'm actually kind of envious of you right now because you have the ability to draw from so much in your environment to accomplish your goals, or to just seek out new things, to seek out interesting things. You have all these elements around you. All you have to do is reach out, step outside, move towards it, and it will come to you. Okay, the world is very much a limitless, boundless energy that kind of has a little bit of everything in it. All you need to do is focus on what it is that you want, and it will make itself known. It will manifest because you've got all the energy all ready to go. Okay, all you need to do is manifest. All right, and when I say you need to manifest, what I mean is focus your will, concentrate on what you want, and take action to make it happen. All right. And then the universe kind of fills in the blanks on the way. That's what manifestation is. It's bringing things into reality through dint of your own will, focus, and effort. Okay. Also, your words. Be careful what you speak, because you can have whatever you say. Right. So don't have negative self-talk, and don't say, oh, I can't, or I shouldn't, or I won't, because you'll make it true. Don't make that true. Make I can, I will, and I should. Make those true. That's awesome. I got some new comments here. Yes. Oh, Cat's a decimal, and oh, Twitter Live gives no chat option. Sorry, you guys. I didn't want to mislead you with my ad today for my live reading, but yes, that sucks. Yes, and wow, inbox me, my beloved, says Linda Laidlaw, or says Tohib Adebayo. Okay, we got something going on there. That's kind of interesting. All right, Susan, I'm glad you needed that today. I'm glad that you received energy today, because you have so much potential, Susan. You have so much you can accomplish. The universe believes in you. the tarot deck that pulls out the World card is saying, go Susan, rah, rah, rah. Like, absolutely go for it. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so who's next now? We did Susan. Brittany. All righty. Let's see what's going on with Brittany. Gonna shuffle for Brittany. And we're gonna fold the cares away. Shuffling for Brittany. I really need some kind of shuffle music. Okay, Brittany, today we've got Judgment reversed. Okay, Brittany, you're done. You've had it. You're like, no, I'm finished with this. I don't want to continue with this. Why aren't you listening to me? I am done with this. I want to wrap it up in a bow, put it on a shelf, or I want to trash it. But the point is, you are done with this energy. Okay. The Judgment card reversed is very much saying that, no, I have no more patience for this. I have no more time for this. I don't want this dragging me down or holding me back. If there's other people in your life that are, making you wait, tell them you can't wait anymore. Tell them, no, they need to make a decision, right? You have already made the decision in your heart. Like, you're like, no, I'm done. I don't have any more energy to give to this. Okay. And that is okay. Honor that and believe in that and move forward, right? It will be great for you in the long run because it is releasing energy that no longer serves you. Okay. And that is like the Judgment card is the final judgment. It's kind of like, quote unquote, the end of the world. It's where everybody rises up and goes to heaven, that kind of thing. But in the reversed cause, it's like, no, I want to end this not prematurely, but on my own terms. Okay. So it's very much a card of self-will and self-actualization. So yeah, listen to yourself, listen to your doneness and be okay with it. And we got some new comments here. Brittany says, sounds about right. Okay, good stuff. I'm glad that spoke to you, Brittany. Fantastic. Karen Eckford, I would be happy to pull a card for you. Let's see what's going on with Karen. Is this heaven? I can feel the energy, you guys, because I'm starting to get the schwitzing. I'm starting to moisturize a little bit. And it's a great feeling because it means that the energy is flowing between you, me, the cards, the universe. It's all good stuff. Also, maybe the hat on my head is making me warm. I don't know. But I'm just so pleased to be doing these readings for you. It makes me very happy. All right, Karen, what's going on? Well, Karen, you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot going on mentally, but you've also got a lot going on physically. Be careful you don't burn out, okay? The great thing about you, Karen, is you seem to be an organizer. You seem to be somebody that, no, I'm putting all my ducks in a row. But man, am I exhausted at the end of the day, and I have no time left for myself. I'm barely sort of standing upright, okay? It feels like you're caught in a cycle right now where you kind of have to do that. So, buckle up. The cycle will end eventually, all right? But next time, maybe prepare yourself in advance and go, okay, I don't want to go through that again. So here's how it's going to work this time. So this way you don't have to put out as much energy as you are putting out right now. Okay, so good for you. You've got a lot of power here. You've got a lot of strength. But come the next go round, if you plan ahead, you won't need to use quite as much of your own strength. You'll be able to rely on others. You'll be able to take a step back, take a breather, and you won't have to do everything yourself. Okay, we got some new comments. Oh, Lisa says, I love the hat. Jana, hi Jana, how are you? Okay, so there we go. Here we go. Yakety sax for shuffle music, Cat's Decimal. That's right. I love that. I love that idea. And folks, if you can't laugh at yourself, like you can't laugh at all, right? I love the idea of the sublime and the ridiculous side by side. If there's one thing I've learned in all my years of witchdom is that if you can't laugh when things happen, this happens, okay? You don't want to carry stress and depression with you. No. You've got to be able to laugh. You've got to be able to laugh at yourself, laugh at the world, just laugh at the general silliness of life. And you'll find that life gets better. It really does. All right, let me see here. So we had Karen. And now we have Lisa. Okay, Lisa, what is going on with you? What's happening in Lisa's world? Lisa's world, it's party time. It's excellent. There we go. What's going on? Ooh, almost. There we go. All right, Lisa. Today, we're seeing the Page of Cups today. Are we starting a new project today? Are we starting something creative today, Lisa? Because the Page of Cups is ready and open for that idea. The Page of Cups is looking and saying, okay, yes, please. I would like to learn this new thing, try this new concept, open my mind to a different perspective. The Page of Cups is talking to the fish here. The fish represents knowledge, you guys. And so the idea is that the fish is whispering inspirational thoughts to the page that he's never considered before. And Lisa, for you, what this means is like, oh, well, I have all these ideas I want to try. Pick one and try it. They're all good. All the ideas are good. Just go for whatever that you want to try, because I think you'll be having quite a bit of success with it. The Page of Cups is sort of like setting out on the path. It's a bit of a beginning. And so it's definitely the idea of bringing in that new and in something fresh. And I love that. I'm excited for it. It's like lemon cake, fresh and tingly and exciting. I don't know if anyone's ever called lemon cake tingly and exciting, but it is for me. Actually, I want to show you guys something. 1 second. I'm over here. Now I'm coming back. Lisa is a pottery person, you guys, and she made me this. This coffee cauldron, if you want to call it that, is the most gorgeous thing. See, it's even got potion left inside it, which is awesome. And it is done by Artwork and Cute Things.com. So check that out. Artwork and Cute Things, all one sentence.com. Lisa made this for me, and I treasure it. I love it. And I should really be like drinking out of it while I'm doing readings. Oh, sorry. No, sorry, Sherry. Yes, I should be drinking out of that Witch Boy mug. Oh, yes. Did I mention that I have that Witch Boy branded merch? Yes, I do. If you go to tpublic.com/user/thatwitchboy, you will find Witch Boy merch. I've got t-shirts, I got mugs, I got all that sort of thing. But of course, this is a prized possession for me, is my coffee cauldron. So on the days when my Witch Boy mug's in the dishwasher, I'll use this. Is that okay, Sherry? All right, good stuff. Sherry's kind of like my marketing advisor, you guys. Like she's like, why aren't you doing this on your feed? Like, why aren't you doing this on your reading? And Ellie Mae, to answer your question, these readings are in general, but if you have a question, when I get to you, we will try to focus on the answer to that question, or at least as much of the answer as we can come up with in one card. So if you have a career question, a love question, a money question, a whatever question, we can focus on that. Otherwise, it's just a general reading. So by all means. Oh, and Karen, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And yeah, Jana, Lisa is very talented, absolutely. So I hope you guys do check her out, because she has some amazing stuff. Absolutely. So let's see. I'm going to put up my social media now. Linktree/thatwitchboy. That's linktr.ee/thatwitchboy is all my social media. So it's my TikTok, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook. And you guys, I do a single card reading every day. And so you can tune in to get a single card from me every day. I don't do personal readings on those days. I just do a generic one for everybody. But that's what these live readings are for, so that I can do live readings for you guys. And of course, again, you can go to thatwitchboy.com, which is also there under my link tree, and order your very own personalized reading. So let's have a look at our comments here. Doodly-doodly-doo. Okay. Karen wants to know about money. She'd like to move house. Now, let me just keep in order here, because I tend to forget who I was doing and when. Okay, so I just did Lisa, so now I'm going to do Ellie Mae. So Ellie Mae, did you have a question that you wanted to ask? Anything in specific? Because I'm about to pull a card for you. So by all means, sing out if you've got something that you want me to talk about. I'll just shuffle the cards a little bit here. Do 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 do. Wee! Do 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 do. Oh, Linda, did I forget you? I'm sorry. Okay, Linda, I'll do you next. And Ellie Mae can, oh, there we go. Ellie Mae wants to focus on love and relationships. Okay, so I'm going to do Linda and then Ellie Mae. Okay. Just a bit more shuffling. Woohoo! Yeah, get down in there. One of these days I will get the hang of shuffling. I promise. Okay, so what is going on for Linda? Oh, okay, hang on a second. Am I out of order? It sounds like I'm out of order because I don't want to cause any confusion. Okay, so let me see here. Going up, going up, going up, going up. Okay, Lisa. No, Ellie Mae was after Lisa. And Linda, you came in later, right? Yeah, I'm trying to do them in order, you guys, so that I get to everybody and don't forget people. But yeah, Ellie Mae is right after Lisa. So I'm just going to pull a card for Ellie Mae so that I can stay in order. And Ellie Mae, she had this question. Love and relationships. Okay, the topic is love and relationships. And we are pulling. We're pulling some struggle. Okay. Weird things have been happening to you lately because it's too much too soon. It's too much happening. You can't focus on things and let them digest. You can't. It feels like you're not focusing on the right things. It feels like you're trying to focus on everything equally. And no, some things are more important than other things. Some things are not really relevant to the situation, but you've got all of these elements that you're trying to, like, it's like a checklist you've got in your head. Like, is this happening? Do I have this? Is this need being met? Blah, blah. You can't start with a whole checklist and expect it at once. You grow together. You don't start off perfect for each other. So what I'm seeing in this card is that there's too much in your head. Try, this is weird, sorry. Try having a little less in your head. And I don't mean lower your expectations. I mean, focus on what's most important to you first, and then work your way out from there. Picture it as a whole bunch of rings, each one larger than the next, right? And the most important ring is at the center, and that's the one you should focus on first, is the center ring, okay? What is most important to you in this relationship? Focus on that. And then little by little, allow the other things to be considered. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have, oh, Karen, I did skip you. Sorry, Karen. One of these days, you guys, there'll be a perfect system I'll have like a number system or something where it's like, okay, everyone is now a nice number and I'll be able to find them. But thanks for hanging out, Karen. Thanks for staying with me while I fix this. Karen, what's going on with you today? Feelings of isolation, it seems, feelings of being outside or not included. And that kind of sucks. But be aware that in this card, there's this nice warm window, okay? And even though you might feel like you are outside of it, it is right around the corner. That's the entrance. That's the way you get into it, okay? So just because you might feel left behind right now or just forgotten about, people haven't forgotten you. Everybody gets busy sometimes, okay? And you are in people's thoughts, but you might have to do a couple of steps on your own in order to catch up to them. Does that make sense to you? It's not like people have left you behind. They're just so obsessed with what they're doing that they're walking ahead of you, and they have not kept pace with you, okay? So just hurry up a little bit to catch up with them, but they have not abandoned you, I promise, okay? You are definitely still part of things. You're part of the group. You're part of what's going on. You're part of the activity. It's just right now, you're kind of not feeling that way. But I promise you, you can rejoin very quickly and very easily. Okay, Lisa, God bless you. Okay, next is Mary, then Linda. And then, let's see. Okay. So, Ellie Mae, I don't remember what card I just pulled from you 2 seconds ago. Sorry. When I'm in the moment, when I'm reading, it all just comes through. Okay, just like blah 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 blah. It just comes out of me, and then once I move on to the next thing, I don't actually retain it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't remember. If any of you remember what card I pulled for Ellie Mae, by all means. I think it was the Nine of Wands reversed, because I remember feeling very much like there was so much going on in your head, like so many things you were trying to achieve. So I think it was the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay. And yes, you can absolutely rewatch once it's done. That's the great thing about these broadcasts, is it is being recorded, and you can access it on YouTube. You can access it on Facebook and Twitter, and you can go back and re-listen to what I said. So let's look at Mary, I think is next. Yes, because Lisa said it was Mary, and I trust Lisa. All right, Mary. Mary is waving at me. Hello, hello, Mary. What is going on with Mary today? And for those of you that weren't here at the beginning, happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. I'm wearing my witch hat. That's how you know it's a special day. There we go. All right, so what is going on in Mary's world today? Mary's card is the exact same card as our last person, okay? So this is probably a vibe or an energy that's going around. Like when I pull the same card twice in one reading, it wants to be paid attention to, okay? And what this is saying is that there are feelings of isolation. There are feelings of being external to the process, feelings of being outside of where the action is, okay? But it's temporary. In fact, it's almost an illusion because it's so temporary. There absolutely is space and time for you to join the action, okay? You are not being abandoned. You are not being left behind. You just feel that way currently, but you are so close. You're so close to rejoining the circle, to becoming a part of things again, okay? It's just this particular bump in the road, you can't see around the corner. You can't see past it. So it looks like you're all alone, but you're not, okay? You absolutely have people in your corner that are waiting for you, okay? Be patient, and you will come to them. All right, we got some new comments. And hi, GD. Yes, you can ask a question. Just go ahead and type it into the chat here. I'm just going through my order, and once I'm done my order, I will get to you. All right, so Linda. Where are you, Linda? Do, 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 boom, boom, do, 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 do. There we go, Linda. Hey. Okay. All right, so Linda. Oh, aren't you taking advantage of every opportunity, Linda? This is good stuff. Okay. You have more energy than you know what to do with. You have more opportunities than you can handle. Right now, you're kind of high on the hog. You're even a little smug about it because you're really accomplishing stuff. This is like you at your best, doing all the good stuff, getting all the good stuff done for you, right? But of course, you're having to leave some stuff behind because it never rains, but it pours, right? It's all happening at once. It is all happening for you right now, okay? So my advice to you is make hay while the sun shines, okay? Because energy does go in cycles, right? So if you're having an upswing right now, absolutely capitalize on it. Do the thing, make things happen, sock stuff away for tomorrow, like save and plan and put things away, because right now is the do it time, the make it happen time. And you can save some of that energy for later. And this is perfect because of what I said earlier about the time of year. We're ending a cycle and we're putting things away for the winter. Okay. And this is exactly what this card is talking about. It's like you've got an excess right now, save some of it for later, because eventually you will need it. And this is why this card is so good right now, because you have that energy. So go you, way to go. What's going on here in the comments? Oh, Linda says, oh my, true. Well, very good. I'm very, very glad. I'm glad that's happening for you. So let's see here. Wow, I have a lot of people today. My goodness. Okay, so Cat's a Decimal, or Jana. Who's first? Good Lord. I have so many comments. Karen, Ellie Mae, Mary, Karen, Linda. Cats of Decimals next. Yes, indeed. Okay. Pulling a card for you because you're starting a new job next month. I think that's awesome. What a great time to do it, too. Like, very auspicious time, right? Like ending the old, beginning the new. Yes, go you. Absolutely. So we're pulling a card for Katz's new job here. Doodly doodly doo. Ba-boom. The Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. To a certain extent, it's same shit, different day. However, the Knight of Cups is also someone that's wiser and a little more accomplished than, say, the Page. So there is opportunity here, but you have to sift through the sameness to find it. There will be patterns, okay, that repeat, all right? And it's tempting to be a little, disappointed, going, oh, I thought this was going to be fresh and new. There is fresh and new there. You just got to kind of hunt for it a little bit. Okay, that's what the reversal of the card is saying to me. Okay, the Knight of Cups is absolutely ready to start the new journey, ready to start the new knowledge, but it hasn't shown up yet. It is hiding. So you have to, reach out and kind of bring it. You have to bring it out, right? Much like the genie in the lamp, you got to rub that lamp to bring the magic to its full potential. Okay. Let's see. Next is Jana, then Corinne. God bless Lisa. How organized are you? That is so, so, so good. Yeah, Lisa also introduced me this week to some organizing software called Trello that helps me put all my projects into order so that I'm like, what am I working on right now? Oh, 16 different things? Okay, there they are. So they're all on my, my little vision board there. Okay. Jana. What's going on with Jana? Do. Jana says, you got to consider, you got to contemplate. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is looking back on what you have accomplished to understand what you want to accomplish. Maybe you're done with this crop. Like, see how it's a gardener here looking at the crop that he's raised, okay? Maybe you're done with that. Maybe you want to do something different. Maybe you want to do something new. Or maybe, just maybe, you can decide after looking at it, no, this was pretty good. This actually netted me what I wanted. So maybe I'm going to keep doing that because it seems to be paying off. It's up to you, of course, because it is a reversal card of internal contemplation. Okay, so there is some question. You're not feeling very sure about this, I sense, and so you are definitely going, which way should I go? If you study the past, you will understand your choices better. And that's all I can really say about that, because the future, of course, is entirely decided by you in this instance. So look at where you've been, and that will help understand and inform where you're going. All righty. Oh, Kat says use Trello. Yay! I'm glad. Like I'm late to the bus because I depend on my brain to organize everything, which is self-sabotage at its finest, because my brain is not organized. No. So Jana, I'm glad that hope that worked out for you. You're quite welcome. So now we have Corinne. Or Corinne, I'm not sure which it is. Let's see, scrolling down. Doodly-doo. Okay, there you go. Oh, Corinne loves that I sing. Thank you. Yeah, I like to joke that I have song Tourette's because I'm easily triggered by lyrics or anything that sounds like a lyric, and suddenly I'll be like, when the shark bites, hey, it just happens. Okay, cutting the cards. I'm gonna give them a big old cut and shuffle. Whee! All right. Oh, and Lisa says, I love lemon cake, thank you. Today is definitely a new project day. That's good stuff. I'm glad. Like, the weather that's happening here in Calgary right now is very invigorating, very like crisp and like a fresh apple with like a blue sky. And it just makes you feel like, oh, potential. And yet it's cold enough out that I'm making soup, and I'm very happy to be making soup because it's such a comfort meal. I'm doing a lot of food analogies today. I might be hungry. I'm not sure. Okay, so what is going on with Corinne? Oh, this is joyful. Okay. The Three of Cups, all right, is a card about union. It is a card about reaching out to your friends. It's a part about connecting. Okay. It is definitely getting energy from other people and sharing it around the group. It's a card of community. It is a card of helpfulness. It is a card of reaching across and connecting, sometimes with people you didn't even expect to connect to. The reversal of the card is that it can be a merry-go-round. Okay. You can be having so much fun that you kind of forget what you were doing. All right. You like you're spinning round and round and round, like, okay, now I'm dizzy. But I mean, these are relatively minor consequences for the energy that this card gives you. The energy that it's giving is that of connection, of communication, of sharing. Okay. It is definitely a way to open yourself up, to open up your energy by receiving and giving energy from and to other people. Okay. I like to think that we are always our best selves when we are connected to others and taking in a little bit of what they have to give and giving them a little bit of what we have to give, right? I think that makes us better humans. And you're definitely in that energy right now. So good for you. This is absolutely fantastic, Kareem. Good stuff. So Royal Chariona, you can ask a question. If you've got a question to ask, I am more than happy to answer. Boom, here we go. Oh, and Lisa says, it's crazy sunny here. Well, I like that. Good stuff. So Royal, if you're still online, by all means, ask your question, and I will do my best to draw that card that best answers your question, hopefully. Going to bridge the cards, give you a chance to type. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Of course, now I have royal going through my head. We can never be royal. Yeah, sorry about that. I feel sorry for anyone whose name is in a song title or in a song lyric. I try not to sing it at them, but it just happens. Okay, so Royal, I'm going to pull a card for you right now. And what we've got for you, we've got some work for you. Okay, we've got the 10 of Rods reversed. Okay, work and there's pressure. Pressure's on you right now. Work is weighing heavily on you right now. Okay, it will not break you. It just feels like it might. Okay, you're going through not so much a slump right now, but a period of intense and heavy energy kind of directed at you. You're kind of carrying it all on your back. You're carrying all the weight. You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, so to speak. All I can say about that is it's transitory, okay, as such things are. It's just you're in a cycle right now where you have to do all the things. Like it's all being dumped on you. It's all being directed at you. Like you have to deal with it, okay? Try not to make it, to let it make you angry. Try not to let it get you down because it's only temporary. Maybe you could reach out to someone and let them know how you're feeling about it, just to take off some of that pressure. Because if people don't know, then they can't help. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of heavy energy here. But if you try to share the burden a little bit, or at the very least just talk it out, talk about it, you'll find that it will at least psychologically lighten the load for you. All righty. Who is next after Royal? Whee! So many people. Doodle-doodle-doo. Scrolling down. Linda, Karen, Brittany, Jana, Mary. Hello, Mary. Mary Kearney. I haven't read you yet, I don't think. Mary and then Har. So let's read for Mary right now. What's going on with Mary? Oh, opportunities being offered to us that we are too bummed out to take. Okay. Mary, you've had some difficulties. It looks like you've had some tragedy. Have I maybe I did already read Mary, but she gets another card because I can't keep track. I need a notepad. Be aware that when opportunities come to you, your past experiences absolutely do inform you. They absolutely do contribute to your knowledge of how to another opportunity. However, refusing to face it could deny you the one thing that you've been waiting for, because you never know, right? You never know 100%. Sometimes it is same shit, different day. Sometimes it is. But if you just turn down opportunities when they arise, you'll never know. And just between you and me, I would rather know than go on regretting not knowing. So if you've got something being presented to you and you're viewing it with suspicion, fair enough. But try to go forward anyway. And if going forward means accepting that opportunity there, then do that. If you can go forward without it, you can try that too, right? My recommendation, though, is always to seize the opportunity given to you just to see. And yes, there are people that will tell you, I have banged my head against a brick wall so many times, hoping things will change, only to discover that it feels so good when I stop, but I can't help but feel that opportunities are meant to be taken. So if that was confusing at all, I'm sorry, because I know that your experience is speaking quite loudly to you here, but I've got to be optimistic. I've got to say, hey, maybe this time, right? Maybe this time it's different. Maybe this time it's inspirational. All right. Now, Har, where are you? There we go. Whee. Har wants to know when he will be relieved. Actually, I don't know if it's a he. I think it's a she. Sorry, Har. No insult intended. When will I be relieved from work pressure? And hello, Ansel. Yes, of course you may. Let's see here. When will you be relieved from work pressure? When? Let's look at the time card. Boom. The star. Okay, now this is a very interesting card to come up for a very straightforward question. When will you be relieved from work pressure? There's going to be like an edict coming down from above. Okay, there's definitely like an inspiration. There's definitely a journey that's going to take place first. Things are going to change before they get better. The change could be chaotic, but it will also be invigorating. It'll be like, oh, something new. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the different thing I was looking for. Okay, but that's going to happen before pressure is released. So you'll have what's going on with you right now and this new thing. Fortunately, the new thing feeds you energy. So it'll carry through until the pressure does release after the transformation that the star card represents. Because the star is about inspiration and wisdom and seeing things clearly, seeing things differently. So look forward to that. Be optimistic, okay, is what the card is saying. I think we have GD next. GD wants to know what's going to happen between me and the Virgo G in the month of November. I'm a Taurus. Thank you. Well, I'm a Taurus as well, GD. Hello, welcome. Okay, what's going to happen between you and your Virgo in the month of November? Woohoo! All right, let's check it out. Check it out, yo. What is going to happen? The Knight of Swords. Okay, buckle up. Okay, you're going to have to be able to speak clearly to your intent and speak clearly to what you want to have happen, because the Knight of Swords is charging forward, demanding answers. Okay, I want to know what you stand for. I want to know what you want. I want to know what you think this relationship is. Communicate with me. And you've got to do that. You've got to step up, or the knight on their horse you. Okay, be clear in your intent. Don't be cagey. Don't be coy. State clearly what you want out of the relationship, right? If it doesn't work out, it wasn't meant to. You've got to be okay with that. Don't lie. Don't hedge your bets. Don't hold back. Talk about what you'd like. Be honest with what you'd like. Don't do an info dump. Don't like say it all at once. But when questions are asked to you, answer them as truthfully and honestly and completely as you can. Okay, so communication is definitely going to be important for you in the month of November. Do not hide things. It won't work out well. Whee! Oh, you're welcome, Har. There we go. Let me see. So, I think after GD, yeah, I think we're getting down to the end here. So Ansel, let's see what's going on with you. Do you have a question, Ansel, or do you just want me to pull a card and tell you what I see? You go ahead and type something. Wee, sweet home, Alabama. I find it, oh, okay. Here's a card that popped out for you, Ansel. Okay, and we have the Chariot reversed, okay? Your indecisiveness is going to cost you, okay? You need to make up your mind, okay? Right now you have so many energies pulling you in different directions, okay? And some of that is external, has nothing to do with you, it's just happening to you, but some of it is because of you, because you've said yes to too many things, or you haven't made a commitment to one thing, but you are being pulled apart here, okay? You've got to buckle down and choose something. You've got to declare what you want. You've got to make that decision and go forward with it. Look at it this way. There are no wrong decisions, okay? Every decision you make in life is meant to take you to a place where you're meant to be. And sometimes that's a learning place where you learn something. Sometimes it's a succeeding place where you receive, okay? But both decisions were still valid. So choose what feels right to you, what sounds right to you, and go for that. Okay, but definitely make a choice, because if you wait too much longer, everything's just going to fall apart. Okay, so by all means, please pick a direction and move confidently forward. Alrighty, so that is the readings for today. If I missed anybody, by all means, please post a comment and I will get to you. I hope I didn't offend anyone by missing them. Sorry. When we get a really good and lively chat going, you guys, like sometimes there's just so much that scrolls by on the comments, it's hard to see. Ansel, you're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. I hope that advice was helpful for you. Everybody, I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. Today was a fantastic reading. I had so many people. I think at one point I had 11, which to me is just ridiculously huge. That's a party. And I'm just very, very happy to have it. I hope tonight is a great Halloween for you and a very fantastic Samhain. I hope that the new year treats you well, the witch's new year, of course. I hope that everything you desire comes to you. And what I'm doing tonight, and maybe you might want to do this too, is I am writing down everything I want for the new year on a piece of paper. And then I'm going to put it in my little cauldron and burn it. I'm going to release that energy. Okay. Oh, Glitterbee. Hello, Glitterbee. Yes, I can absolutely do a reading for you. And you're good. I was just winding down. So you got in at just the right time. Okay, let's check out Glitterbee. What's happening with you, Glitterbee? Ooh, you're also a workaholic. Like there's a lot of work being piled on your back here. You are the one doing all the effort. You're doing all the heavy lifting. You are the one that is putting forth the energy. Okay. However, there's resentment in this card. There's like, why always me? Why is it always me that has to do the thing? Why is no one helping me? Why is it no one else can do this? Why do people always come to me and say, can you do this for me? Like, you can say no on occasion, or you can ask for help. If it's not possible to put down the load, it's possible to ask for help or ask for more time, or basically just, connect with someone to talk about it, okay? Because you shouldn't be carrying this load by yourself. And I think you know that. Okay. Oh, wow. Rihanna and Cass. Yes, I'm absolutely will do a reading for you guys. You got in under the wire. That's fantastic. By the way, I've never done a reading this long. Like we're at an hour now. This is fantastic. I'm very, very pleased for all of you. And just for those of you that are just joining us, here is all my social media. Okay, you guys, Linktree/thatwitchboy. It will take you to my store where I sell my witchy stuff, including my candle cauldrons and my roll-on essential oils and spell bottles. And I also do readings every day on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So you can check me out there. I just pull one card on those days. When I do these live readings, that's when I pull cards for people. And once again, a reminder, I can do a personal reading for you. You just have to go to thatwitchboy.com and ask for a reading. You can purchase a reading there. Okay. So let's see. Rihanna, if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm screwing up your name. Rihanna, Oh, this is nice. Okay, so we have we have a garden. Okay, we have a garden of pleasure. We have a garden of pleasantness. It's like setting up for a festival. Okay, it's like setting up for a lovely party. All right, all you need are guests. So right now, it's like you have lovely energy around you. Why not share it with people? Okay, the reversal of this card tells me you may be a little isolated. Your energy's good. I mean, you've got good positive stuff going on around you. Share it. Reach out, connect. You'd be amazed what you get back when you involve other people. Okay? See, we have like is it two people there? Yeah, two people and some other people in the background, right? But they're way, way, way far in the background. Bring them closer. Bring them into you, okay? Bring in that energy and give your energy in return, and you'll be amazed at what can be accomplished, okay? Shine on, you little sunshine. You're a star. Shine on. Let's see. Cass. All right, Cass, what's going on with Cass? California dreaming on such a winter's day. All right. So Cass, what we've got going on with you. Wow, this card's come up a lot today. The Knight of Swords. Okay, Cass. Yeah, charging forward, but you don't have all the information. Okay. You're like, no, I want to get this done. You guys, I just want to get it done. I want to get it done. You've stopped listening. Don't do that. Okay. You may want to get things done, but you don't have everything in place yet. So why are you hurrying? Why are you stressing out? All right. Wait and let it come to you a little bit. Like, yes, you can do it faster if you just run and get it done yourself, but it won't be done very well because you don't have everything you need yet. Be patient. I can't stress this enough. Patience is your friend right now. Okay. Do not push yourself forward. Do not, fly off the handle. Do not run away with yourself. Take the time necessary to do it right. And that way you won't end up having to do it again. Okay. There we go. Glitterbee, if you would like a reading, a love reading, by all means, go to thatwitchboy.com. I will be happy to do a reading for you. You can have the 4 elements reading. You can have the Celtic cross reading, but I only pull 1 card per person for these readings because otherwise I would be here all day. So I would like to say thank you to everyone that allowed me to read them today. Pardon me. Thank you for joining me today. And by all means, check out linktree/thatwitchboy and follow me on social media. For those of you having a lovely Halloween this evening, I do wish it is wonderful for you. I want to say happy Samhain, and I want to say above all things, blessed be.